lady.
everybody. Just a lady. Don't mind me, Aaron.
Without a lady. We're without a lady. Where is she today, by the way? Does she have a memorial service?
Hold on. Should we? Fuck it. Let's just do an hour today. Let's just do an. Okay. I had some videos that weren't loaded. I know you're not feeling great, and I'll give you an Amy update in a second. But you're not feeling great. I'm in a shit mood.
Like, yeah, you are kind of bitchy.
Yeah, I am.
You're an angry leslie today.
I'm an angry lesbian. Yeah. No, dude, this is just so hard. It's just hard. It's frustrating not having all your weapons at your disposal.
Right.
And doing stuff. And relying on other people's not fair. And, I just don't know anyone here.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone here. And usually there's,
You can't lure some kid into your garage?
I probably can, but I don't, I don't know. It's hard. I've struggled this whole time not being in the room with people, with you and Amy. Like, it just doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right. And it's nothing against you and Amy. You guys are great. But it's just, it's different. It's not as personal. And that's probably lost on some people. Like, what's the big deal? But like, there's just something that happens in a room full of people.
It used to be the greatest thing ever was to be in the studio.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you got into radio. When that all changed at COVID, I was lost. I hated it.
Yeah. I hated watching people do it. Like, even late night, which I always thought was garbage, but those guys, you just saw how fucking bad they were in that setting where it's like, oh, you got a producer, or he's on a via link, and you're just like, ugh, everything about it sucked. And I feel like that. And I'm trying to build this out. There's new equipment coming and all kinds of stuff, but relying on video, like the video part of this, like Aaron does a great job of making sure, that things are in there, but not having someone in the room on the fly when you mention something, remember that, blah, 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 and someone's not right there, just pulling it right up.
Yeah.
Like, that part is driving me nuts because there's such a flow in a room with guys doing this, whether that was any radio show I've ever been on or been a part of or podcast. Like, that part of it is my favorite part of it. Where
no, I agree.
None of us know where it's going. Like, planning stuff out is one thing. Like, okay, I have a raw outline. It's kind of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like, yeah, these 4 stories will get us where we're going. But I really rely on what is Greg doing in the moment, or Amy or me or anyone that I'm doing it with, and then playing off that. And it's just such a different thing. So yeah, I have these moments these days where I'm like, fuck, I don't feel great.
And it's maybe you need to come back to the D.
Yeah, I know.
You got to tell G you're out.
Yeah, I'm gone. I need to be in a studio somewhere with people. I know.
Move to Des Moines.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but you and I were talking off the air, and we're like, "Fuck it, why don't we go?" So anyway, we'll get to Iran, like you were talking about off the air, and all that in a second. But and if you're feeling shitty, Greg, just tell me. We can dump out. But yeah, Amy had a friend pass away the other day.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it was I don't know, what are those things called? The viewing or the whatever.
It's a wake.
Yeah. I don't think it was the funeral. Don't they do something like the day before the funeral or some shit like that? I don't know.
It's a wake before the funeral, right?
Yeah. So I guess. So she was doing that. I could tell it's been weighing on her for a couple days, but so yeah, she's dealing with that. So we don't get her lovely opinions and titties here on screen with us today because of that reason. So you were asking me if we're going to war with Iran.
You think we are? I mean, can we stop saying war? There's not going to be a fucking war. We're going to blitz the shit out of them.
Yeah. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I don't know enough about it. I'm so done with the Middle East. And I'm just like, yeah, figure it out. You live in a litter box. I don't fucking care. But, I think what everyone is sick of, what nobody is interested in, what people voted for like Trump on was like, he doesn't want to be involved. He doesn't want to just enrich a handful of people as we spend trillions of dollars and involve ourselves in shit for forever.
Well, Americanism.
No, it
America
doesn't.
first means if Iran is in the way of our agenda, they have to go. And they are. They're in the way with nukes. They're in the way with killing their own people in the streets. And I'm sorry, I voted for that. We need to get in, take care of it, let the people rise up and get rid of the mullahs. I want the mullahs dragged through the streets, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think those are some evil bastards.
I think the fear there is that you do that and then you get a Gaddafi scene, where he gets fucked by a bayonet, and then it turns into a shithole, or like Saddam, and it just destabilizes everything.
But I think that
different here, obviously, but
the people want to go back to the 70s when they were free and they could live their lives. And the Shah's son is sitting there waiting. He's been, deposed for years, and he's waiting to come back.
Yeah.
I can't imagine he could be any fucking worse than these guys.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it doesn't look fun. But, I don't talk much about it because I don't honestly know enough about it. I don't feel comfortable enough talking about the situation over there. But there are people that have done deep dives into this. And, Dave Smith does a good job talking about this, about the plan over there involving, and I hate even talking about it because I personally don't know enough about it. But like this plan was put in place decades ago to, help Israel by destabilizing the rest of the region. And like, there's a whole 7-country hit list, Iran being the final one. And they've done it everywhere else. I don't know enough about the history of it all. And it's like, oh God,
Saudi Arabia is not destabilized. Egypt seems to have gotten its shit together.
Yeah.
I don't know. All of those, people are vacationing in
Syria, Iraq, Lebanon, Afghanistan, all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, man. But
people like to blame Israel for a lot of the shit going on over there right now. But I don't. I blame the mullahs for everything they're about to get. Everything. Yeah. They sponsored terrorism for years.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's their arm. The who was it? Hezbollah and the other one.
And there's no better time to get them now, Hamas. There's no better time to get them now because the Russians are so tied up in Ukraine they can't help. The Chinese aren't going to get involved, or they would have by now. So go get them out. Just let's make this world a better place.
Do you think it could be an easy in and out? I mean, that's the danger in it, is that you light the wick on something that you can't pull back on. Because Venezuela, people are like, oh, here we go. And it's like, I don't think people have a problem with coming in, plucking an asshole out of his house, and then,
he was on a military base.
What's that?
He was on a military base, and they got him before anyone even knew they were there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I think with Iran, I think the hope is you destabilize it, let the people who are getting slaughtered in the streets rise up. I think we should have done this a month ago, because those people have since been slaughtered in the streets, and now who knows if they'll even be willing to come out of their homes again. I mean,
yeah.
We let them down the first time, I think.
Yeah, I'm just I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's true. I don't know what's real. I don't know what's AI. Like, it's just so bad. So much of it is so bad.
It's sad, though, that our media here doesn't tell us what's going on over there. They were rioting for 2 weeks before anyone showed a video. And so we looked on social media and we saw it. And we're like, well, is that fake?
Yeah.
Why is this not on the news?
Yeah.
So
you're talking about Iran,
but when they were first rising up.
Yeah. And now they're killing them. Tens of thousands, I've heard, like just their own citizens.
Yep. Just slaughtered them.
But, at the same time, I look at Venezuela and, the first part of that, when we grabbed Maduro and pulled him out of there, and all the videos of them partying in the streets and all that, like, was bullshit. So much of that was just not real video.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, so how do you know what's real, what's not real? Like, it's going to get so much worse too, Greg, with AI and stuff. Like,
I know,
dude. I don't know how much you've paid attention or watched. I've been trying as much as I can to watch these, like the reality behind AI and what it means and what this is going to look like, it's fucking grim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what is the point to anything? We are so fucked in 5 years. It's just over.
You think so?
Oh, dude, some
In
of the
what
stuff
way?
that we're not going to be aligned. This AI is going to be so smart, so good. It's not, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's not going to care. We're just going to be pets to this thing.
Yeah.
As far as its design and what its goals are, and seeing that it's lying and blackmailing and threatening murder, like, already. And as these versions, it just strikes me as compound interest. Like, it's just going to get better and faster and faster every day.
I think it's going to save us. I think it's going to cure cancer.
Yeah.
I think it's going to cure a lot of disease.
That could be true.
Yep. Like, okay, so just you're talking about AI, right?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this video of these skiers today.
Up in
at
California?
the Olympics. No, at the Olympics.
Okay.
They're doing what do you call it when you don't go up a hill? You just ski.
Cross country
Skiers coming to the finish line, and behind it comes a wolf chasing them. And it's here. I can show this to you.
It's fake, right?
It's not.
What?
It's not. You got to see this. This is absolutely cool as hell. All right, hold on.
Like a white wolf?
Yeah,
or a gray wolf?
While you're talking about this, I saw this, and hold on, let me just.
So is this unrelated to AI?
Look.
Oh shit!
Look at him.
Look at that guy go.
Look at that Roops.
Yeah, look, where's everyone going?
But hold on, he's not done.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
Now watch, he runs up to the guy.
No way. They're petting
Look
him like,
at this.
dude, are they crazy?
Is that a coyote or a husky?
Are
They're
you sure
feeding
that's a
him.
wolf? Like, he looks like he's friends with everyone.
It looks like he said, "Wait, welcome to my house." Hold on, you got to watch the.
That
beginning.
doesn't look like a coyote.
I don't
Coyotes
know
aren't
what
that
it
big. Coyotes aren't
to
that
say
big.
that is domesticated. He wants to enjoy the finish as well. Hadzic of Croatia across the line. Hadzic.
Racing to the line there. The crowd clearly enjoying this.
He's got a tag on. He's got a collar on. That's
The biggest cheer of the day
He's a
is not
husky.
for any of the skiers so far.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, where are we going?
Is this the highlight reel? Is this
Look at
the
his
highlight?
face. He's like,
Oh my
"Fuck
God.
yeah, dudes!"
Everyone out enjoying the team
That's
sprint. How
awesome.
can you not?
It's not a canine.
See, I thought that was AI at first, and he's like, "Hey, fucker, here you go."
It's the moment that everybody seems to.
Oh, I wish he would have
Look at the
nipped
crowd.
someone's heels.
They love this. That's true speed.
Look at his face.
Down the finishing straight.
Is that the coolest thing you've seen today?
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love that puppy. He's a good boy.
Magnificence of the local wildlife.
That's
Domesticated.
awesome. Oh, I want to pet him.
I
Yeah,
love
that's
him.
so dog, dude.
That's a big ass dog, like a husky mix or something. Maybe it's a wolf husky mix. We had one of those at my park that was 80% wolf, and it was
Yeah.
the coolest dog.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Oh,
thing.
DG's just left us a 50.
Mm.
Before here you
Thank
go.
you,
Look
sir.
at this. Look at
Before he even asks, here's your super
this.
chat.
Oh, what a good dude.
Thanks, man. Yeah. But, going back to Iran, Israel, that whole thing. Did you see the Tucker Carlson story?
No.
Detained in Israel, he's claiming.
For what?
So I guess he was talking shit about the treatment of Christians in Israel.
Okay.
To who is it? Huckabee?
Yeah,
is
Mike
he the one-
Huckabee.
Yeah. So he flew to Tel Aviv for a sit down with Mike Huckabee, who challenged Carlson to speak to him directly following this fight they had online about the country's treatment of Christians.
Okay.
So, he Carlson took him up on the offer. Tucker did, and
Because Huckabee, by the way, is the U.S. ambassador to Israel.
right. But is Huckabee in Israel as the ambassador, or is he just frequently there?
Oh,
I
no,
mean,
he's there all the time.
all the time. Okay.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So, Tucker revealed that he was met with hostility in the country. When he got there, officials confiscated his passport, hauled one of his colleagues off to an interrogation room. Men who identify our EP executive producer into a side room and then demanded to know what we spoke to Ambassador Huckabee about. It was bizarre. We're now out of the country. But they're like, what's that?
Hold on.
What are you thinking?
Israel Airport Authority says, contrary to reports, Tucker Carlson and his entourage were not detained, delayed, or interrogated.
Yeah. I know.
They were asked a few routine questions. Here's my problem. I believe guys are making this shit up to get views. Just like that whole thing with Colbert yesterday.
Yeah.
Which was all bullshit. And the guy raised $2.5 million on it.
Yeah.
It was a stunt. He's no better than a fucking radio DJ stunting. Hey, I'm going to live at the billboard till the Tigers win a game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but these people aren't playing in the goofy,
No, but they're doing stunts to get people. You don't think that was a stunt?
Oh, 100%. And I'll pull that story up next so we can kind of go through some of the details of it. But 100%, Tucker Carlson doesn't strike me as that guy. Tucker Carlson gets millions of views. People are actively seeking out. Nobody leaves their TV on at night and gives Tucker Carlson ratings. Tucker is doing a podcast from his own home. He's already worth bazillions of dollars. He doesn't need to fake shit.
You don't think he's lying about this?
I do think he is. That's the part that's so confusing.
Right. I think he's totally lying about it. I really do.
Isn't that super disappointing to you?
Hasn't he been super disappointing over the last year or two, though, anyway, already?
Yeah,
in some ways. Where you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like he got down on the dirt with Candace Owens.
Yeah.
He got in bed with Nick Fuentes, which just
for like an
dumb.
hour. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. All of that seemed he just seems above that to me.
I used to think he was. I used to think he was above that, but he's been very disappointing.
So a spokesperson for the U.S. Embassy in Israel denied Carlson was detained, claimed he received the same passport control questions that countless visitors to Israel receive as part of normal entrance and exit from Israel. The only engagement the embassy had with Israel about his visit was to coordinate his private plane landing as part of facilitating a seamless visit. It was Tucker who chose to only come into the country for a few hours and depart. And Tucker received the same positive treatment of any visitors to Israel. Carlson accused Huckabee of not ensuring proper protections for Christians in Israel. Huckabee responded by inviting him, instead of talking about me, why don't you come talk to me? It just seems so weird of all people. Like, he doesn't need that. Tucker,
though, he's definitely shown over the last couple of years since he left Fox that he has an instability moment every now and again where he does weird stuff. Like, the Candace stuff, like I said, that was just like bizarre. It's like, why are you two fighting about this? It's so stupid.
What were they fighting about again?
It was over the Charlie Kirk shit, I think. I don't remember, but I know they were fighting. And, then he gets Nick Fuente on, and it's like that. That's just a terrible look for that guy. He's not and no matter what he says, he wants Trump to lose, which most of the people watching you don't want him to lose. I don't know. I think it's crazy.
Nick Fuentes wants him to
he wants Trump to lose.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't know what to make of that kid.
Yeah.
To be honest, there's no fucking doubt, man. He is sharp as a tack. Like, you can hate him, you can call him racist, whatever you want.
You know what he is? He's what everyone thought Charlie Kirk was. They all thought Charlie was this nasty racist, and he wasn't. If you actually listen to the guy talk, this guy is a white nationalist. He's a racist. And you can't dismiss that. But they all thought that's what Charlie was.
Yeah,
and he wasn't.
No, that's a great point. Everything they said about Charlie, which was nonsensical, absolute horseshit.
If you listen to it.
Yes, if you actually listen to him. It's the telltale for me when it's like, oh, I didn't realize I was talking to someone who's literally never seen Charlie Kirk at all. Okay.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done. Yeah, it was the response I got from Fellhauer. Well, he was divisive. Like, oh, okay, I didn't
You ever
realize
listen to him?
you'd never heard him speak before. Cool.
Anyone who has an opinion contrary to somebody else's is not,
Yeah.
anybody who can articulate it. That's why I like Ben. That's why I like Shapiro. That's why I liked Charlie Kirk, because they would get up and at least give me reasons why they felt the way they did. Guys like Fellhauer, all he wants to do is criticize. He doesn't. Does he have any better ideas? Can he articulate every point he wants to the way these guys could?
Yeah.
No. He just wants to get up and go, well, he was divisive. Oh, why? Because he said, I don't agree with you.
Yeah. Oh,
And
the
what the
gun
fuck?
one. The gun one. Like, because Charlie was telling the truth, an actual like life truth about what the Second Amendment means as a whole.
And then he got shot by Gunn
we
in a
have to.
team.
Yeah, exactly. Like Charlie's point, if you listen to that whole argument,
I did.
was very well, like you couldn't say it any better. Like, yeah, okay, we're all adults here. The truth of the matter is, in a free society, with this also comes the negative side effect that we acknowledge. There are going to be some people that get killed because of this.
Right.
That, the juice is worth the squeeze there. Sorry.
That's what he said. And that's exactly
Basically.
what he said.
Yeah.
And
same thing with the DEI, the way people twist the DEI hires with a pilot. Oh, he sees a black pilot and automatically thinks because of the color of his skin, he's not qualified to fly. Like, okay, that's totally not the point he was making.
nope, not at all.
It's infuriating.
Well, I remember in college, I did a whole, it's not a thesis because it wasn't for a master's degree or anything. I did a whole thing on EOE and stuff. And if
On
you
what?
interview equal opportunity employment, EOE,
yeah.
like people getting jobs, or DEI is called now.
Yeah.
Like used to be equal employment opportunity, EEO, we call it, right? Now it's DEI. And there were so many stories that you could reference where guys got jobs that didn't deserve it. And then some guys got jobs that did deserve it. And like a firefighter, and everyone said, well, that guy got the job because he's black, when it wasn't true. You know what I mean? It doesn't help in every case.
Yeah. Well, if it's given it's given runway to people that just didn't get a job for whatever reason.
Right.
There were 100 applicants and you weren't one of the 4 picked. Sorry, it happens.
And if you don't
give runway to them to just go, oh, it's because of my skin color. It's because of my gender. It's because whatever. Like, instead of just like, no, is it possible? Is it just possible they pick someone else? Is that possible?
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course. And
Of course it is.
But they're the same people now. I have a friend who's our age, and he wants to get a new job, and he keeps applying and he never gets it. And he's like, it's because I'm old. I'm like, no, it's not. You're not. You're in your late 50s. They're going to hire the best guy. There are some situations where you haven't advanced far enough in your career where a young person cheaper can take your job, but it's nothing to do with age.
Is he black?
No, he's white. And he's already, he could be sitting here next to us and you wouldn't notice anything about him. He's just a typical middle-aged white guy, right?
Yeah.
And he blames age. And I'm like, here's the problem. You haven't become skilled enough to fight off younger workers. So they're going to take your job because they're cheaper.
Yeah.
That's just what it's going to be,
Yeah.
Everyone thinks someone's out to get them all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
People are
Now,
not thinking about you that much.
No, you're not
They're
that
just
important.
not. Yeah.
That's what my
No,
wife
that's
always
hard.
says to me when
We
I'm
all
road
do that.
raging. When I'm road raging.
Yeah.
She's like, he's not out to get you. He probably didn't see it. I'm like, no, he saw me here, that son of a bitch.
Yeah, road ragers get me, man.
Right.
Hilarious. I almost never get that angry on the road. I just don't. It's just, I see so many people do it, but
When it's done on purpose and you can tell, it pisses me off. If
Yeah.
someone makes a mistake, I don't care.
yeah, the mistake, I don't care either. The prick that speeds up
To
and
get in front of you and then slows
barely
down.
cuts, almost rear ends the person in their lane to cut you off. Like, fuck that guy.
Right.
That guy, I want to meet up with him at the next exit as his car is inflamed upside down.
I know. I've
Yeah.
wished many cars hit trees in the past.
Yeah.
And
For
then
sure.
sometimes I just say, man, I wish there was a cop there.
This Colbert thing, is just, if I was CBS, I'd be like, you're done. Get the fuck out of the building.
That, and if I was on social media and I was defending him being an ignorant idiot, don't understand how equal opportunity works. People in our business who don't understand how that works. These were two Democrat candidates. All he had to do was interview another Democrat.
So why didn't he? He specifically doesn't, for whatever reason, doesn't want Jasmine Crockett to win in this area in Texas.
That's not the case.
He's just looking for
he wanted
eyeballs.
Publicity. Right. He got 4 million because he basically what he said was, so if we don't do this, this is all planned. He said, if we don't do this, he said, if we just interview Crockett, no one cares. If we just interview this Tallarico guy, no one cares. But if we lie to people and tell them, oh, the FCC shut us down, millions of views.
Yeah.
I mean, it dominated the news cycle yesterday in social media.
Yeah. And he raised what, 4 million?
2.5 that I saw.
You said 2.5. I thought it was up to 4, or maybe it's 4 million views.
4 million views on 4 platforms.
Yeah.
Of which no one would have seen it on CBS. Nobody would have seen that.
The thing is, for the people that are the hardest core in the get Trump's one, they're the ones that buy this, as if Donald Trump has time to sit around and go and give a flying fuck what some idiot on CBS late night that literally no one is watching.
No,
I mean, it's
dead.
like the fact that we're even talking about it is just like exactly what someone like Colbert wants. Little theater boy who's not getting enough attention.
Yep.
And so theater boy is going to throw yet another tantrum. The part that pisses me off is there's millions of people that are so propagandized that believe when it's like, Trump is really worried we're going to take Texas.
Yeah,
Trump
I saw
is
that.
Shutting me down. You're like,
every
Trump
election cycle, they go through this. They're going to take it. They're going to take it.
Yeah.
And every time they lose by 15 points, it's not happening.
These people that think that like Trump is some godlike figure that has his hands in every, no matter how small your perceived injustice is, Trump knows about it and had something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Trump probably wakes up in the morning and goes, who? Stephen Colbert. Oh God, I kind of remember that fruit's name. I like, what are you talking about now? What am I being accused of doing? This sounds pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to have this guy on. And then the lawyers for CBS went, hey, just so you're aware, I mean, air the interview, but this, because you're putting a Democrat, on and doing this type of interview, this could trigger the FCC. The FCC didn't say shit. Brendan Carr's come out and gone, yeah, whatever, dude.
The lawyers. It's always the lawyers.
It's the lawyers. So their internal lawyers said, hey, by the way, if you're going to air this, this could trigger where, equal time stuff is forced. And that's all he needed to hear. No.
Because Jasmine Crockett is always welcome on his show. He would have said, oh, yeah, sure. It was all a stunt. It was all meant to get the agenda out there. And I'm with you. I would fire him now for doing that.
Yeah. And it's for cause for the goddamn country at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's just disingenuous. It's a lie. Even Crockett called it out. Yet, Mike, there are people out there who still believe it was Trump. And you can't change their mind.
No, but the way you can is to just take the temperature down a little bit. You're not going to change the warden's mind, your wife's mind. Like they already know everything. They know Donald Trump is evil on every fucking
He's
level.
A rapist. He's a pedo. Yeah.
Right. We got it. So what you don't
need he raped his wife. He grabbed her by the pussy. He tried to bang his daughter. I mean, they believe all of that.
Yes, all of it. So you've got a fire burning with all the people believing that. And what Colbert is essentially doing here is just continuing to throw little bits of gasoline on it.
He's like scumbag.
It's scumbag is what it is. He's a scumbag. He should look at this as a great opportunity. By the way, if he's as great as he thinks he is, he'll just go to YouTube and go launch a show, have no bosses, make all the money.
Wasn't why he did this.
Yeah, probably. But why is CBS should go, that's it. And then go and make a public statement and go, this is why when you're losing a talent, you don't let them fucking hang out on your airwaves. it's not in his best interest to look after CBS at this point.
No,
It's to look
he's-
after himself.
He's an angry dick.
Yeah. He's not a caretaker for CBS and whatever they end up doing. So he can do is try to better himself. And who cares how CBS looks?
Right.
Who
Doesn't matter.
he doesn't
There
care.
used to be a day though. Carson would never do anything like this because he cared about what people thought of him.
Yes.
If
Yes.
Carson would be like, I am not blowing 40 years of goodwill lying to get somebody elected.
Yeah.
Fuck you. He would
Yep.
never do that. But all these hacks now, like Colbert and fucking Kimmel, who I haven't watched in 20 years,
No.
all they care about is themselves. All they care about is their politics getting out there. Oh, hold on a minute.
What?
Two things.
Uh-oh.
There's a video of a black guy punching some guy on an airplane. He looks like he's wearing a dress. Hold on a minute.
I think black guys are allowed to do that.
Oh,
So,
no, his shirt got ripped. Okay. Because it looked like they dragged him off and then he was just
What
wearing a dress.
You're in the office. What do you have, a monitor in your
I have TV going.
Yeah.
Okay, and the other update, you know the little Roops, the dog?
Yeah, the
The
wolf
ran-
one?
the- yeah, his name is Nazgul.
Nazgul.
He is a
That's a shit
2-year
name for a dog.
Well, he's
Nazgul.
Czechoslovakian wolf dog.
Okay. Nas, come
escaped
here,
his
little
in-
Nazi.
He escaped his enclosure
Oh,
and finished the race with the racers.
that's awesome.
I fucking love that dog.
Oh,
he's 2
that's
years old.
great. Dude, he's going to be on a magazine cover.
Yep.
He's going to be on a podium posing with people.
Oh my God, that would
He's
be.
a good guy.
He's a good boy.
Yeah,
He's
he's
the
a
best
great
boy
boy.
going in on the slopes.
Heck yeah, he is. He's darn awesome. That's so funny.
He's a boy.
Yeah, I think it would send a great statement if CBS just come out and went, that was it. That was it. We were trying to be cool. Hey, we're
Yeah,
not
fuck
gonna
off.
renew your deal, but thanks for 20 years.
Yep.
So we were letting you do the 6 months. That's how you're gonna do us? Fuck off, dude.
Right.
Get out of
lost.
here.
Get the fuck
Beat
out.
it.
And then
Beat
I'd
it.
have him escorted by security by the fucking hair of the head.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
let him
it's-
go. Let him go on ABC with Jim Kimmel and plead his case about what a victim he is.
You know
Fuck
what?
him.
Here's the thing. That stunt I wouldn't have had a problem with if it wasn't a blatant lie. Like if you do something funny and goofy stunt, I'm down with it. But
Yeah.
that was like they just created something that was not there. And
Right.
I mean, how would you feel?
And it's
if you're a-
playing on the fears, the worst fears
Yes.
of us, all of us, man.
And-
it's not an innocent thing.
But
it's
if you're
further-
a Democrat, aren't you going, you think I'm that stupid? Fuck you.
The problem is he knows they're that stupid because they're dying for more information to prove what they already know
Right.
is true.
You know
They're-
what?
they're-
If-
That's what it is.
I feel like if anybody I supported pulled that shit, I'd be out.
Oh,
I'd
well,
be
that's why
fuck you, man.
That's why I started with Tucker, where it's like, dude, you are so much better than that. Now, I don't know.
I'm out
this
on him.
story broke an hour ago, as far as I saw. So I don't know what the truth is there. But hey, bro, what we hate so much about these people is the blatant bullshit lie.
Yes.
If you get stopped by customs, they ask you a couple questions and send you on your way.
Where are you coming from?
And
yeah.
you make a federal case out of that.
Does
to
he
the
have a
public,
private
like,
plane? Did they say?
I can't imagine Tucker not flying on a private plane.
Well, I got news for you. Customs comes right on your plane while you sit in your seat. When I went with
Oh.
the Pistons to Toronto on round ball 1, Customs came right on, looked at all our shit, then said, "You're all free to go."
Yeah.
It was that easy. We don't wait in lines on private jets.
Right. Yeah, I've only flown on one, and it was well, I guess it wasn't
Epstein's?
international, so I didn't have customs to deal with. But
Was
But
it
yeah.
Epstein's plane?
no, Kid Rock and Bob Seger's plane.
Wait, who were you flying with?
The show, Clark knew the pilot, and
Was it Kid or just you guys?
no, it was just Drew and Mike and
I can top that.
Trudy and me and Mark and
I can
their
top it.
spouses. Why?
I can't really because they're
The
not as
Pistons
big.
one tops that.
Yeah, but I was on Kirk Gibson and David Wells' private jet. Me and Eli Zarrett and Gibby, and we flew to Cleveland for the Michigan
Gibby had a
State game.
private jet.
Yeah, with David Wells, they shared it. Oh, Gibby's loaded, man. Gibby invested well. He's a sharp dude.
Yeah.
But he called me one day and he goes, "Hey, meet me at City Airport." I'm like, "Well, I'm supposed to go home to my girl." And he goes, "Call and ask nice if she'll let you go," because he's totally. You don't fuck around with partners and shit. Like I said, do I have to call her? And he goes, call her and don't be a dick and tell her you want to come with us. So she didn't care. She's like, go ahead, I'm going to bed. So we fly over the lake, right?
Yeah.
Me, Eli Zarrett, and Kirk Gibson. That's when he was getting ready to do the show with the Eli.
Is this after, like, obviously after his playing career?
Before he coached the Diamondbacks.
Okay.
I would say 2002, maybe 2001.
Was he coaching that late?
He didn't even start coaching till after that. Because remember, he was in the TV booth for the Tigers at that time.
Yeah. That's right.
Then he went to manage the Diamondbacks. Then he came back to TV. And so we were on his private plane. It was badass, dude. It was so fucking cool.
It's the coolest part is the way you get on the plane and then you hit go. You're gone.
Right. No dicking around.
Like there's no fucking waiting. Oh, we're just waiting for the runway to clear and this plane's going to take off and then we'll be on our way, folks. I don't like no.
What airport were you at? City?
No, we flew into
Pontiac.
Maybe Pontiac. See, we were doing our Vegas trip. So we had gone to Vegas and Clark wouldn't tell us, but he's like, hey, leave your cars at the airport or something like that. And so we flew out flew to Vegas. We're there for 4 or 5 days, whatever it was. And then we went to the Vegas airport and hopped in the plane. And so I don't know if,
was it branded Kid Rock and Seeger anywhere?
No, it wasn't.
Because the one I was on had a baseball on the back.
Yeah.
23 and like 30 something Wells's number.
Okay.
You could see it.
Yeah.
You want to hear a good story about that plane you were on?
Yeah.
When Seeger tours, if any of his bandmates want to go home, he'll drop them off anywhere.
Really?
After a show. Like if you live in Columbus and he's coming back this way, you're in. He doesn't
really.
I read that somewhere about he's very generous with his plane.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah,
I didn't know Kid and him were that close.
Yeah, I don't know. They probably don't now. This had to be in the mid 2000s. When
did people start turning on Kid Rock? When he became a Republican,
Trump.
Or was out?
Yeah,
because
Trump.
I was looking at Eric Zane's Facebook page. You know Eric. He does
of course.
Podcast. And he was kind of making fun of Kid. And I'm like, why would you make fun of somebody who's never really done anything wrong? He drinks too much. But, he's never really... Has he ever done anything where he's been arrested or anything that you know of?
Not really. He's never been accused of beating a girlfriend or anything like that.
Yeah, no drunk drivings or anything.
It's the same with Mike Lindell. I was asking him, is it the Trump support or the Christian? And I think it's Christianity. It's both. Like it's such a hatred. The Kid Rock thing, like I get, you don't have to be a fan of his music, but you don't
have to trash him.
And it pisses me off a little bit because I know multiple members of his band pretty well.
The drummer used to listen to my show with Michelle in Detroit. What's her name?
Stephanie.
She's awesome.
Awesome. One of the nicest people you ever meet. Jimmy Bones, who's been with him forever, is amazing. Kraus is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. What?
Who's the DJ?
Paradigm.
Okay, who's the good
Cracker? Cracker was there
Uncle
before
Cracker?
that. Uncle Cracker, was his DJ for years in the early days.
Now who's Jimmy whatever?
Jimmy Bones, his keyboards.
Okay.
And he's come over to my house and played and did it. I mean, just they're genuinely good people is what I mean. Like there's some people you meet like that and they really are pricks or their real self comes through. Kid used to come in and do our show. He's the nicest guy in the world with his time.
Yep.
And Kraus is a total family man,
But Kid's a good representative of Detroit, just like Eminem is, even though I disagree with Eminem's politics.
100%.
And Eminem has been busted for guns before. I don't hold that against him. I disagree with his politics. That's it.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny how we can say that and still enjoy Eminem's music?
I love Eminem. I love Kid. I love Seeger. If you're from Detroit and the music's my type, I love you, man. I
totally
really
agree.
I dig our Detroit guys, and there's no reason for people to be fucking with Kid Rock just because they hate Trump. Fuck off.
I know. It's so shitty. They're busting his balls a lot for. Did you see the video with RFK?
Yeah, that's what he was talking about. I think when I said, "Hey, kid's the goat, man." I love
He
it.
is like, so okay, they're shirtless, haha. But what homos? I guess.
Yeah, right.
I don't know, but
But dude, here's a kid from Romeo, Michigan, and look what he does. He's United States. He's a million-selling artist.
yeah. And
You know,
by the way,
They do the same thing with Nugent, by the way.
Oh yeah, they hate Tedley too.
I fucking love him.
Kid Rock, by the way, played Obama's inauguration.
He did the
So
first one, right?
Yeah, he might have played a couple of them. So it's not like he, so yeah, it's not like oh God, he's on the other team. Like he's done both.
Play that video. I want to see what he did. Rock out workout.
He's at Kid's house in Nashville.
Love it. Look at it. This is a joke. He's making fun of how buff RFK is.
Yeah.
God damn, look at his pipe. Did need to use those weights more, though. They're in his house.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Jeez, dude.
In a sauna in jeans.
Yeah, nice sauna.
Does he have any shorts? Fucking weirdo.
That's what he's getting so much shit for, wearing jeans in a cold plunge.
Whatever.
I know. Dude, he's been like that forever, by the way. Like there's videos of him years ago working out in Venice Beach, out on the beach in Southern California in jeans, no shirt. It is kind of weird. So yeah, what is this? Just kind of a campaign to like eat healthy, get moving.
Where's Kid?
He's got his own grotto. Pickleball court in his house.
Hilarious. Not the little White House?
Yeah. Look at that.
Couple of gay boys drinking milk.
Yeah. So in fairness, like think about what politicians usually do for like, oh, you want to eat healthy and work out. Like there's always some
grill raw burgers like Schumer.
Yeah, right. So you got Bob with Taba under him. You've got a rock star and the Health and Human Services Secretary hanging out, fucking playing sports.
You ever ask him what Bob with Taba means?
Yeah, I asked Jason. I don't even remember what he said.
Oh, fuck.
I had him on last year. Shit, I don't remember. But I think Ba with the Ba goes back years. I think it's an old.
That's the first hit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was back when McCarty and those guys were hanging out with him.
Yeah. 97.
Yep.
96, those years.
Because Kid was the between periods or pregame DJ at the Red Wing games.
Was he really?
Oh my God. One day, just a quick story. One day I was there with my wife. It was 97. And they go, hey, ladies and gentlemen, Kid Rock. And he comes out and he's doing his thing. And she looked and then she squinted and she looked. She goes, is that Bobby? And I said, Bobby Ritchie. Yeah. She goes, oh my God. And I go, what? She goes, I used to be friends with his brother. When he was 13 years old, he'd be coming into our parties, stealing our beer.
Yeah. Probably had the fucking Kid and Play like tear back then. Yeah.
And it's funny because I'm like, you're the one who turned him into a drinker. Bitch.
Who said this?
My wife.
Really?
She knew all those guys from Romeo. She dated some guy out there.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Probably
a life, man. What a representative. She cheated on you with what?
No, I said, for all I know, she cheated on me with him, and the kids aren't mine.
Yeah, there you go. Did you see the avalanche up there in Tahoe?
I did. That's horrible.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing. I don't do extreme sports for that reason. I don't go in the fucking ocean. I barely go into fucking lakes. I don't go in avalanche zones. I don't do any of that shit because I like to live.
Yeah. I see. I used to ski. I used to ski in Colorado.
But you didn't ski extreme skiing. You were going down groomed slopes. These people were off the beaten
Well,
path.
they were hikers, like explorers, hikers, right?
Stay in the lodge and drink beer.
Yeah,
Come
I'm with you
on.
there. I'm with you there. So, group of 15 on a 3-day trek. Oh,
Or horrible.
yeah, group trapped by an avalanche Tuesday, leaving 6 sheltering and had located 3 dead by themselves before help arrived. Police later located 5 other bodies. 1 is still missing. That's going to be dead too.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the skiers was a spouse of one of the rescue team people.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you shitting me?
No, can you imagine that? So this area,
Sometimes shit is just really too unconscionable to even think of.
I know.
You know, when
Yeah.
you're like, that it's bad enough the person died in an avalanche, but that be
Mhm.
discovered by your spouse.
I know. This is by, I don't know if you've ever been to that area. I've only been there once, up to Tahoe, the Nevada and California
Oh, yeah.
area.
I fucking went there during a forest fire and couldn't see the lake in front of my face. So we left.
Yeah. Pretty
That was
nasty, isn't it?
3 summers ago. I had to go. I was like, fuck it. We got our money back for a hotel room and just went to San Francisco for 2 extra days,
Really?
which was awesome anyway. I love San Francisco.
Yeah, San Francisco's great. As much as they try to ruin it, it is still pretty awesome. But this is by Truckee up there, which is a cool ass little town. If you're ever in that area, Truckee, it's like right out of the 1800s, man. I mean, but cool restaurants and stuff, but
Nice.
like old big train and shit running through town. But this is a place called Castle Peak, which is over 9,000 feet up to this mountain peak north of Donner Summit.
Is this Mammoth?
I think so.
I've been to Mammoth.
That sounds right. I could probably tell you.
Don't worry about it. I was just curious.
Yeah, it might be, but I'm like, Donner Party. I'm
Oh,
like, the Donner Party.
that was in
which is-
Utah, wasn't it?
No, this is what it's.
This is
named
Donner
after.
Pass.
Yeah, like so it's named after the Donner Party. These were pioneers.
Yeah.
So a group of 90 American pioneers, okay, became stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains during their journey to California. Fatal combination. So they get a late start leaving from back east, poor decisions, and then they're like, oh, we're going to take this shortcut through Hastings Cutoff, which fucked them. So they're trapped.
They're called Donner Pass, by the way.
What's that?
Donner Summit, but it's Donner Pass, named after that group of people.
That group, that 90 of them. So they're led by George and Jacob Donner and James Reed. The party departed from Springfield, Illinois.
They needed blitzing.
Yeah, right. In
And Rudolph.
April of 1846. Can you imagine? You and 90 of your closest friends pack up from Springfield, Illinois, and just start hiking.
It'll be great.
Like try to get to California. It's a lot of children. They're trying to reach California faster as they take this Hastings Cutoff, a new untested route that added time difficulty, causing them to miss the window to cross the Sierra Nevada before winter. In October 1846, 81 of them were trapped near present-day Truckee,
Yep.
California. Food supplies ran out, so of course they start eating pets,
And then
which is kind of brutal. Eventually, they started munching on the bodies of those that had died of starvation.
she's got nice breasts.
Yeah. Dude, I was thinking about this. Could you eat someone to stay
No.
alive?
I'd die.
I could. There's no way. I was thinking about it. I'm like, there's no way I could eat a dude. Like, dudes are gross.
Or a dog.
Yeah. I'd eat a cat. I'd eat a cat. I don't know, though. If it's the only way you can stay alive. You and Cooper and Nick are out there and old Coop doesn't make it.
I-
A little popsicle. I mean, it's like, oh, Greg, are you
He's
going to fucking
gross.
tap out?
If
Cooper is gross.
the kid would have never showered.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
None of these people did either, but can
No,
you
that's true
imagine?
for months.
Yeah.
Dude,
Ugh.
can't you, isn't there something you like digging up shit out of the ground to eat to live?
Like what? You'd be down to tree bark and stuff. I don't know. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a desperate move, man. You get to, start eating your buddies and oof.
Oof.
Yeah. Would you care if they ate you though? If you froze?
No, but they got to start one place.
Where? Feet? They start with your dick. Of course, you want them to start.
No, it's gross.
Yeah,
I don't
that
care.
is gross.
I don't care what happens to me after I'm gone, brother. I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. I've said that so many times. Like, dude, chuck me off a bridge. Who cares? Who gives a shit? I'm gone.
Just put Oyster's ashes with me. I'm good.
I'm with you there. See, I was reading this story too. Trump is considering a total ban on social media for American kids.
I don't hate it. I got to be honest. I think it's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't even know how you would do it, but he's considering whether to follow the lead of other nations and enact a ban on social media for young Americans.
Under 16 or under 12, 13, 14, does it say?
It says, let's see. The president has heard from several people expressing deep concern over how social media is negatively impacting our young people from both sides of the aisle. He's now looking into further imposing social media restrictions on minors after U.S. allies have taken similar actions.
Well, we
Australia
do it for
and
booze.
France.
That's bad for kids. We do it for booze and cigarettes. That's bad for kids. The problem is it wouldn't be necessary if people would parent their kids. And I'm talking about myself included.
Dude.
I'm lucky mine didn't get into social media. They got into video games.
Yeah.
So I had a little bit of that shit with them when they were younger, but it didn't seem to be overwhelming compared to video games. But
yeah,
you know, a lot of these kids are committing crimes because of social media.
Yeah, sure. I look at it the same way. Is this really more on parents or government? Because the government doesn't appear to me to do anything right. So even with good intentions, they'll fuck this up or find a way to steal and make more money off the back of it.
Do you know you want to know where this already happens?
Huh.
You ever notice all the 3-hour delays in school closings when it snows for an inch? Yet when it was 6 or 8 inches, we would go to school, right?
Yeah. Yep.
That's because our parents wouldn't let us out of the house in the snowstorm in shorts and tennis shoes with no socks.
Right.
Now, these fucking kids wear shorts year round. They don't think about getting trapped out in the cold. So we have to police those kids for them by saying, don't come into school for 3 hours or just altogether stay at home.
Yeah.
That's why that's a law, or that's why we're getting more delays and things.
So because of lawsuits.
Because
stupid
kids are idiots.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is lazy too.
Probably.
Like I see tons of parents where it's like, yeah, you're not interested in what this kid's doing.
Give him the iPad at dinner.
Give him the iPad. Yeah. You know, and I watch, it's work. It's a lot of work. It's hard for me to talk about because I don't have kids, but I see what my sister does in California with Reed and Mad Dog. And it is they don't fuck around. They are full-time parents, 24 hours a day. And they are on their shit. They're not getting away with stuff. They're not helicoptery. The kids have, they are definitely growing into their own people, but it's not even up for discussion. It's the idea that these kids would never, because my sister and her husband are lazy. The kids just have 9 straight hours of iPad time. No, it's not going to happen even once. But I understand how hard that is.
There's times where you're mentally exhausted. It's not physical. It's like, I just asked them to stop doing that. And here I go back up the stairs to slam some ass and get them back in line.
Yeah.
Go back downstairs, fucking doing it again. I didn't dick around with video games. I just shut them off.
Yeah.
I had an app on my phone.
What did they have?
They were one's a PS4, one's Xbox.
Okay.
And then they had their computers in their room and their phones. But they always got good grades, sometimes lagged, sometimes they got carried away with video games. I think my oldest one's more carried away with video games now because he's out of my house.
Yeah.
Like he's in his own apartment in East Lansing or in Mount Pleasant. I never did video games. I didn't care.
Dude, it's so funny. I was just going to say, I had a buddy that, when Atari first came out and in television, ColecoVision, we had access to all of it. And then I had, the original Sega and Nintendo and all those. And I could play for, 40 minutes. And it was like, dude, why are we sitting here playing this stupid thing when we could be out on the driveway? We could be in the driveway shooting hoops. What are we doing? We could be throwing the rock right now. Why are we doing this?
I
And so
remember.
it's like, that was almost a punishment for us. It was like, you're grounded. You go inside and play video games. You can't go outside and play football with your buddies.
I remember early on playing video games going, I keep losing. Why would I keep playing this? It's never going to let me win. No one ever won a video game.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, there's always another level.
Yeah, I never played enough to even get close to the idea of finishing a game was foreign to me.
I couldn't even play a board game. It's like, this is so like my around Christmas time every year, my wife wants to do board game night. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I fucking hate board games. I fucking hate board games.
Yeah. My sister and Jen will do that. Oh, we're playing a card game or a board game. And I'm like, ugh.
Oh, I get the shit because I don't know how to play euchre. I'm like, and you know what? I'm going to die not knowing how to play euchre.
Yeah. Euchre was awesome.
Care.
As a drinking game, that was a drinking game though.
Right.
Like
right.
I love doing that. Hanging out with my boys, playing some euchre. That's a Michigan thing. What's that?
We just watch sports.
Yeah, we did the sports too, but you know, at 1 in the morning, there's not a lot of
women's basketball and you're watching women's hockey. But at 1 in the morning is when you argue about sports. Drunk.
Yeah, that's true too. But see,
or we'd have to play Eddie Murphy Raw again.
Yes, we did that as well.
Or UFC and Faces of Death again.
Yeah. God, dude,
we were just 1 in the morning if you weren't trying to get in some girl's pants.
Yeah, and that was coming. It was only one. Give me till 2:30, and then it was, all right.
After
boys.
I ply her with a couple.
Oh no, we lose Greg.
I'm back.
Right, there he is.
It only took a liter of wine coolers to get 2 or 3 girls mixed up and agreeable.
Oh yeah, I know. Isn't that funny? They would consider us like
right, a couple
like
drinks later,
groomers or something now.
Right.
Like, fuck out of here.
You always wanted to get a 6-pack for yourself, couple Courage beers.
Yeah,
and then you needed to get some wine coolers for the ladies.
For the ladies, yep. Ladies need their drinks,
and they were always into you when they were buzzed.
I remember the days of
you just grab them by the pussy.
I remember the days of us splitting a case like 4 ways. Like we each got our
30-pack from
6-pack. See, we were all Bush Light Draft, BLDs. I remember going from like 4 of us split a case to 3 of us split a case.
To 2.
To 2 of us split a case.
To 1.
It was
to
like
now.
Yeah. The good old days, man.
But they came out with the Stroh's 30 and 15 packs. So I had a brother who lived next door to me. He's my brother-in-law. He married one of my older sisters, and they bought the house next door to my parents. So when I was in high school, I'd wander over and I'd go, hey, I'm going to grab me a 30-pack. First 6 are yours. He'd be like, let's go.
A 30-pack for 6 of yours?
No, he'd get the first 6. So I'd still have a case. I'd crack it open and give him 6 beers out of a 30-pack.
Yeah.
And then he'd go, if I catch you driving, it's the last time. So I'd get in my car.
Really? He cared about.
Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't want to.
We drove everywhere.
So did I, but not when he bought.
So
not
bad.
When he bought me. Oh, I should have been busted millions of times.
Dude, isn't that crazy? I think about it now. Like,
how close
we could always find someone to buy for us, and like, I don't know what that was. Like nowadays, the idea, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking buy beer for some 17, 18-year-old kid. Like, there's not
consequences.
The
consequences are too high. I could lose my career for that.
Yeah.
My wife could lose her career for that.
You could lose your freedom for that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what the consequence is, but some like you're going to trust that some 17-year-old's going to be responsible with this alcohol and not go mow down a family on the road.
That's jail.
Yeah.
Right. You're in jail for buying it. And it's manslaughter or second degree criminal negligent homicide. Whatever. Yeah. That's not happening.
Crazy.
I wouldn't even give my kids booze in my. Oh, maybe I did. I'd let them have a beer on Christmas or New Year's or whatever. But when they were 20, like Cooper turns 21 in May.
Really? Does he drink it all now?
No, not really. Like there's beer that was around the house that he thought he was real funny and he'd steal it and put it in his fridge in his bedroom. So one day I pulled my wife and I opened it. They're all in there.
He didn't even drink them.
So now he jokes and says, hey, let's go get some beers. And I'm like, why? So they can sit in your fridge?
Yeah.
He's more of a gummy head.
Oh God, he's one
I
of
know.
those. The stoner
Yeah.
fucks. Oh
Yeah.
God.
And I don't know where he's getting it. His hockey teammates probably.
Oh yeah, dude. The same way we did. You find a way.
I said, I said, you better not be chewing, the pot gummies and stuff. And he goes, what are you going to do, Dad? There's seniors on my team. I'm like, you fucker. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
You want him bonding with his boys anyways. It's all
Yeah.
right. It's
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. So I don't know how Trump does a rule ban on social media, but it probably wouldn't be the worst thing ever unless it's just the toothpaste. Putting that back in the tube is impossible.
No. Have you seen what they're doing in some states with like YouPorn and shit?
Yeah, making them
You
show
gotta
IDs.
prove. Yeah, you got to prove you're 21 or 18 or 21 to look at that shit now.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
could
suppose
easily
it
do
would
that.
work.
Your
I mean,
parents
and
would have to let you in, but
we-
it's the same people who gave kids Facebook accounts when they weren't supposed to at 13.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're going to
But
still
we
give it to 'em.
we all agree now. We all know like this is terrible for them.
Yep.
Terrible. Like we
It's
know
terrible
that.
for us.
Yeah, it's terrible for us for
I mean,
sure.
What it's done to the state of discourse in this country is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he can do. They've done it in other places though. But yeah, most recently Senate Commerce Committee Chair Ted Cruz, along with he's got a bipartisan delegation of senators, proposed the Kids Off Social Media Act, COSMA, which would ban children under 13 from using social media completely and restrict content algorithm recommendations for users under 17. That seems pointless.
I'd love it if they could do something, but I don't know. People are going to still let their kids go on social media because
Yeah.
they think they know better than the government, and frankly, the government hasn't given us any reason to trust them.
Yeah.
Hey, did you
Yeah,
watch Team USA today, brother?
For which sport?
So
Hockey?
right now we're having the 2024 Olympics, so or 2026 Olympics. Just so you know,
Yeah.
we're going on. Oh, by the way, I'm listening to Mitch album on the way here. First time I've listened in 15 years.
Dork.
I just wanted to know what they were doing. One of his co-hosts calls it Milan, Italy.
No.
He did. Ken.
Why? Was he corrected?
Yeah, but he didn't know it wasn't Milan. He didn't know it was Milan.
Milan?
He called it
Really?
the Milan Olympics. Like Milan, Michigan, where the raceway is,
Yeah.
instead of Milan.
Wow.
What the fuck? So
Did they give
anyway,
him shit for that, by the way?
they just corrected him. No one gave him shit for it. We would have killed him. I'd have crushed him.
Still be doing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, Milan.
How does
go.
Mitch sound? I haven't heard Mitch in years.
Well, here's the thing. The thing that struck me, it's just as shitty as it was the day he started. He's not gotten any better.
Really?
I was telling someone, I said, how does he do this for this long and not get any better? None. No
Yeah.
better. You know why? Because people suck his dick.
Do
And
they
tell him
still,
great he
though?
is. Oh, he just won an award for the top local afternoon drive show in the country.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I know. And JR's number 20, even though that's actually their ranking in the ratings. When
Who
we
the
were
hell is
kids,
listening to JR?
over 65s. When
Yeah.
we were kids, they were always number one. Do you remember that? Always number one. Until JP left.
I know they had the highest ad rates, right?
Oh yeah,
Like
they still make a ton of money.
they still do.
Oh, it's institutional money. They just want to be on there. Plus, if you run a company, they'll interview you in the morning. I mean,
Yeah.
have you looked to see who
God.
their talent is?
No.
Do you know who
No.
Jamie Edmonds is?
No,
She
I
did
don't think
sports
so.
on Channel 4.
I don't think so. No.
She's in the morning. Jamie Edmonds, along
Okay.
with some guy named. Hold on, let me look. Chris Renwick,
Okay.
who I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know any of these people.
The only one I know is Ryan Ermani, who does.
Yeah, I
middays.
know Ryan.
Ryan's
all
doing
right.
middays. He's a good guy.
He's a nice guy, is what
He is.
Ryan
He's a
is.
great guy.
Yeah.
But so here's the ceremony show, and I don't know how I got on this. Chris Renwick, Lloyd Jackson, who for 30 years was just a news voice, and Jamie Edmonds, who got fired from Channel 4. And then they got Kevin Dietz.
Yeah. I know
Was
Kevin.
he on Channel 4?
Didn't Kevin get in trouble for
Yes.
some DUIs and shit? Wasn't that
Something
DT?
like that. I don't know.
I think he got in quite a bit of trouble at one point.
Weren't there two Dietzes, though?
Kevin Dietz he was a TV guy.
At 4, yeah, that's him. That's him. 9 to noon. Probably really compelling. Because all TV people are, right?
Sure.
Anyway, the station's ranked 20th. It has a 1.8. Public radio has higher ratings than WJR.
Yeah.
It
And they're
used to
still
be-
charging big money.
Yeah. They're still getting good money.
Wow.
But they got to, I mean, they're laying people off all the time, though.
Yeah. Have you been watching the Olympics, by the way?
Well, I watched Team USA today. Canada almost lost. They had to come from behind. Yeah, hockey today.
Okay.
We're setting up a final between Canada and the U.S., which will be tits.
Yeah.
That'll be better than Amy's titties.
I'm going to start watching it. We'll do a member show tomorrow, patreon.com
Okay.
TDC podcast. I'm going to start checking it out, dude, because I actually love the Winter Olympics, but I haven't paid much attention to any of it. And I hear that the U.S. is doing well. Like
They're doing okay.
starting.
But the ones...
I love the snowboarding stuff.
That's all over, I think.
Is it all over?
I don't know if all of it is.
I have it
but
all
the one bitch who spoke out, the two people who spoke out against Trump failed miserably. The one girl was supposed to win gold. She finished 13th.
Really?
She fell.
Yeah.
And somebody did an AI video of Trump with a Sharpie writing FAFO on her forehead and giving her a Kleenex.
Dude, I'm loving the AI video stuff. I am.
Some of it's pretty funny.
Have you, by the way, speaking of AI videos, have you stumbled on to Rampage Jackson on your on Facebook? You know Rampage, former UFC guy.
No, I heard the name.
A big black dude, fucking Rampage. I think he used to do backyard fights back in the day. Even I think that's the guy, Quentin Rampage Jackson. But he does like a stream.
Okay,
and dude, so people keep fucking with him, and they keep like doing AI videos of him and sending them to him, and they're horribly racist. They're all putting him with Diddy. Yeah, they've all got him with Diddy. I have one of them here. I'll show you.
Okay.
But I had a bunch, but they're not fucking loaded because but if we go on, dude, there's so many of these and they're so funny. But
who dressed me up like Prince? Who the fuck dressed me up like Prince when I got my fucking facial hair from 18? Who the fuck did this shit? Who said when niggas cry? Who said that? Ban that nigga. Who said that when niggas cry? Purple nigga. Who the fuck said that? Ban that motherfucker. Ban that nigga for 55 months. Y'all got me fucked.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Dude.
That is hilarious.
All day, every day. And it's the shit they're coming out with. I mean, and it's he just gets hit every day with more AI. And
it just pisses him off more and more.
My God, it just pisses him off. He bans everybody. And then the quips, I mean, dude, there's so much of it. I'll try and find some more and play them for you, but it's a great follow if you're on Facebook. Watch all the videos, dude.
Some of them I like, but I'm sick of not knowing what's real and what's not. It's like,
well, these are they keep putting him with Diddy and baby oil. And
I don't think he's really mad though.
No, I don't think so either. But he fucking keeps flipping out at people because people are just creative and they're using AI to do their dirty work and then sprinkle in a handful of racist shit. And he fucking goes off the deep end, dude. It's some of the funniest stuff out there. I'll send you some.
I wish I could find this Amber Glenn one for you.
What is it?
That's her name. She's the one who fell. And somebody did that Amber Glenn, the video of him writing in Sharpie on her face, FAFO, and handing her some Kleenex.
Yeah. Dude, he lives rent free in their head.
Oh, he does.
He just does. You know what I mean?
And I can't find it. It kind of bums me out. I had it right there.
Yeah.
Because I just tweeted, okay.
Oh, I can picture it.
Who did this?
I can picture. We need to find someone. There's got to be a listener that is proficient with AI that could fuck with us. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Hilarious. Anyone can.
I know, but it's more involved than you realize to get those video clips, and it's expensive too. But if there's any listeners that are proficient with AI or getting your hands around it, I'm all in.
Did you watch Michigan State kick the hell last night?
No.
Out of UCLA?
No.
That's not the story, though.
What happened?
So, hold on. So last night, after the game, somebody asked him a question. Damn it. Now I got to find it. Hold on.
Asked who a question, Coach?
A writer asked the head coach from UCLA about the zone, because they were getting after Xavier Booker, who transferred from he transferred from Michigan State to UCLA, and somebody said, "Hey, what did you think of the zone getting in his shit last night?" Watch this asshole's response. I think this is going to get him fired.
The coach?
Yeah, watch what he says here. He's such a dork. So let me get there.
Oh, he looks like a dork.
Total dick, and he has antics all the time. Listen to this clown.
What was your thought in the student section chanting Booker's name?
I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section.
I just meant overall the way that you
I would like to give you a kudos for the worst question I've ever been asked.
Wait.
Did you like
You should take it.
the preparation of the...
You really think I care about the other team's
No, I don't.
student
I don't
section?
think you care about the other.
Are you
team.
raising your voice at me?
No, I'm just
Yeah, you are.
talking.
Yeah, you are.
Oh,
Come on,
fuck
dude.
off, dude.
No reason.
Come on, dude. Yes, you are. Everybody's standing here listening to you.
And you.
Everybody, this is on camera. They
And
can hear
you.
What a
I
bitch.
answered the question. I could give a rat's ass about the other team's student section.
Yeah, and then you didn't let it go,
I
dick.
coach UCLA. I don't care about Michigan State students. I mean, who cares?
The preparation...
What was
What
your
a
thought in the
dick.
student section?
By the way, that's a totally fair question.
It is a fair question because it was a transfer student.
Yeah.
They were
so
getting
I'm
on
assuming they
Xavier
were fucking with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see what else he did last night? He
Who?
threw one of his own players out of the game.
Oh God, dude. By the way, when you say I don't give a rat's ass about other, it means you give a lot of rat's asses about that student section. That
Okay,
really
so-
bothered you.
It
And
did.
what
It
are-
really did.
And there's nothing wrong. I'm glad when he goes, you get kudos for the worst question I've ever been asked. Really? And he goes, I'll take it.
Okay, yeah, and that's
I'll
what
take the kudos.
that's
yeah.
what pissed him off.
Are you
All right.
raising your voice at me? Imagine that as your dad. Oh, what an
Coach. Fuck.
yeah.
Watch this though, Mike. The guy had a hard foul, which I thought was a very legit foul. He hit the guy too hard. He got a flagrant one, right? And we're
Yeah.
done. This is what this fucking idiot does. Watch what he does and how he embarrasses his own player. Watch this. And this kid did nothing wrong.
Stephen Jamerson the second. Mick Cronin is pointing to the tunnel for him to get off the floor and get out of the game.
What?
Cronin just kicked him out. He wanted to be a Michigan State manager.
Watch this. There's nothing wrong with this foul.
What's wrong with that?
And he embarrassed him.
There's just no reason to challenge that in this situation. If it's a 1-point game and you can't give up any layups or dunks,
What an
it's
asshole.
more understandable.
Now understand, this kid number 24 that you're looking at,
Yeah.
that kid tried to walk on at Michigan State and be a manager. He just wanted to play. They said no. He goes to UCLA. He walks on. He makes the team. Now he's a contributor, and he treats a good kid like that.
Wow.
That's
You know
not
how
a
much
learning
work-
moment. That's
Yeah.
a shit thing to do to your own team.
Yeah. To embarrass him like that, single him out in front of
Right.
a fucking stadium full of people.
If you don't like it, you grab him in the locker room and go, dude, you didn't have to challenge that play. The game's over. Because the game was out of reach, but the kid's playing hard. And it wasn't even a
Oh.
hard foul.
No, I was going to say that didn't even look like a hard, like we've seen hard fouls where
Big
you're
time.
clearly going after someone. That looked like a hustle play.
Yeah, I thought so.
I-
By trying to earn minutes, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like even when the game's, I'm assuming that's the end of the game. Is that game out of reach point right there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Even I played to the whistle. You know what I
Right.
mean? I played to the final buzzer. Isn't that what you teach all these people? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's bullshit.
Soft. That guy seems like an asshole.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a quick email and we'll get out of here.
Oh, you have
Um,
one?
Sure.
Okay.
We got one from Cliff who says, Mike Ames 3G. After the show last night, I said, fuck it. Decided I'll get Peacock. I'll rent Peacock so I can watch the Michigan game. Happily paid my $12.99.
You didn't have to. It was on YouTube. Oh, you have to have YouTube TV. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. He says, click on the app, go to watch the game, and no, sir. Little did I know you have to have the sports package as well. They wanted another $17. Fuck this.
Oh,
Fuck this up and down.
bullshit.
Call me a cheap ass or a pussy old man if you want. I'm not paying. I'll enjoy my 1 month of fucking Peacock. Rant over, Cliff.
Put on the radio. The games are on the radio. Hey,
Yeah.
Cliffovich, contact me. I got a hookup. I have a hookup for $30. You get every TV on the planet.
Yeah, I have
It's
a buddy
Fire
that
Stick.
does that too.
It's a Fire Stick.
Yeah, there's other ones too. You can buy on Amazon that literally give you every movie channel, everything. The problem is they zap those from time to time.
I've had it for like 8 years.
And no problem?
Never a problem.
Really?
Never a problem. I watched every game. You know what my problem was last night? For some reason, I was getting the raw feed from Peacock, which was on one of the Peacock's channels, and they cut the game at about 90 seconds left to go to the state UCLA game. So I just basically turned on YouTube TV because I have 3 YouTube TV accounts. So if Nikki's watching YouTube and the 2 boys, one of us gets thrown off. So I switch to the Fire Stick because I have it with me.
Can you buy your way out of that? Can you pay more and then
Yeah, you can buy as many streams as you want. I have the lowest package though because I'm not paying any more for fucking TV.
Dude, it's so outrageous. Isn't that funny how it was supposed to like save us all, make it easy,
for about a year.
a la carte. Now it's just, of course, it costs 3 times as much as DirecTV. It's just obnoxious at this point.
You can't go back to cable because cable doesn't have any content.
Yeah.
All the content's on streaming and you want it on demand.
Yeah. G has DirecTV upstairs just for him so he can watch Red Wings hockey.
And that's why I have it. I can get Red Wings and Pistons with my service and Tigers.
Yeah.
That's it. So
yeah.
Cliff, man, for the low price of $99 superfan account, I'll hook you. Super chat, right?
Credentials.
Seriously, go buy a Fire Stick and then email me.
Yeah. No, I know. I know a lot of people are using the Fire Stick. There's other ones too that you pay a one-time fee, or I don't think it even costs monthly, and it's just everything.
Mine's monthly, but it never gets shut off.
Yeah.
So I never have to worry about going to see the Red Wings or Pistons and having it turned off.
The other problem I think is there's no guide or something like that, or
There's
that's the way it was. Is there?
Yep.
Yeah, the one my buddy
you can't
has.
record stuff unless you buy a TiVo,
right?
Which is cheap. TiVo's $300.
Yeah.
So, but I don't worry that much about it. I watch live sports. I don't record sports.
I know. I don't watch much TV at all except live sports.
Or TikTok. I'd rather scroll TikTok most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. All right, pal. Well, have a good day. Thanks for muscling through. I know you weren't feeling great.
Feeling better now. I drank a lot of water. I got to pee though.
There you go. Yeah, I have to pee too.
That's old man problems.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Patreon.com/TDC podcast. And Ames will be back with us. So that should be fun.
God.
Yeah, I know. We could use it.